Good morning, student. I am Nimai Panda addressing you. Smiling on listening music, you should smile because I want you should be at tension-free mode. Always be secure and protected. Be the master of your wisdom. As you know, student, today's topic is pteridophytes. Before go further discussion in pteridophytes, we should request you to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Now come to the today's topic. Today's topic, pteridophytes. What is the content of this discussion? The content of discussion, habitat, vegetative structure, reproduction, types and example. Habitat. Pteridophytes generally found in cool, shady, humid places. The present day pteridophyte you observe, that is horsetail and fern. These are used as medicinal purposes, soil binder or ornamental. Pteridophytes important steps in plant evolution because pteridophytes is the first plant which are differentiated in true roots, true stem and true leaves. Pteridophytes also important in evolution point of view that it is the precursor of seed habit. How? That I discussed at the last of this video. Here you know that in class 9 you have studied that Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta comes under cryptogamy. What is cryptogamy? Cryptogamy having the inconspicuous and hidden reproductive organ. They do not produce seed. Though Pteridophyte also not produce seed, but it step into the precursor of seed habit. Pteridophytes, very important. Nowadays, you are finding pteridophytes as horsetail and fern as the small plant. But you will be wondered to know that bituminous coal you are using nowadays, that is because of the giant fern pteridophytes, because of deposition of giant fern in Jurassic age at the age of dinosaur. These giant fern no more available, but leave the deposit as a coal, bituminous coal. Vegetative structure. Vegetative structure of the pteridophytes is much better than bryophyte. As you know, in bryophyte, the main plant body is gametophyte, haploid. But in pteridophyte, the main plant body is sporophyte. Sporophyte all differentiated in true roots, true stem and true leaves. All these organs supplied with water vascular system, root, stem and leaves, they have the proper water vascular system. These organs are possesses xylem and phloem. The leaves of in pteridophytes are small, microphyllous as in Selaginella or large macrophyllous as in fern. The sporophyte bears sporangia that are subtended by leaf-like appendages called sporophyll. In some cases, sporophylls may form distinct compact structure called strobili or cone, as in Selaginella equigetum. The sporangia produce spore by meiosis in spore mother cell. The spore germinate to give rise of the inconspicuous small but multicellular gametophyte, and it is free living, mostly free living and mostly photosynthetic. Because of gametophyte, here it is need to mention that gametophyte of the pteridophyte is thalloid, though sporophyte all differentiated in root, stem and leaves, but gametophyte is thalloid prothallus. It is not all differentiated in root, stem and leaves. As it is free living and it requires water to develop, it requires cool, shady places. Because of this specific requirement, the pteridophyte available in very narrow geographical region. Now, the pteridophytes reproduction. The male reproductive organ antheridium and female reproductive organ archegonium produce on gametophyte. Antheridium produce anthrozoids. Water is required to transfer the male gamete to the mouth of the archegonium. Fusion of male gamete with the egg present in the archegonium in the formation of zygote. Zygote thereafter produces multicellular oil differentiated sporophyte, which is dominant phase of pteridophyte. The majority of the pteridophytes all having the similar kind of spore, so they are known as homosporous. But in some cases, pteridophytes produce two kinds of spore, that is heterosporous. Heterosporous produce two different kinds of spore. One is the small pore, that is micropore, and another is the megaspore. Microspore on germination produce male gametophyte, and megaspore on germination produce female gametophyte. In the heterosporous, the zygote develop into embryo within the female gametophyte, and female gametophyte retain for considerable time with the parent sporophyte. This is the precursor of seed habit in pteridophyte. This is very much important in the evolutionary point of view. Now, example of the pteridophytes. The example of the pteridophyte Selaginella lycopodium. This is the discussion of pteridophyte. Thanks.